Hey everybody, it's Thomas with Get Out Arizona, and you are watching another great episode of Garage Talk. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff to talk about today. So we're just going to dive right in. Now, I haven't had an episode of Garage Talk in a while. I've been doing a lot of trail videos, a lot of trail riding with the new bikes and breaking those in, a lot of toolbox topics with Brandon, bike showcases with Brandon over at Trek, and all this stuff got pushed to the back burner. I've also been doing a lot of work in the garage to improve the sound quality. I've added some sound deadening, added this new workbench so we can do some toolbox topics here in the studio, as well as toolbox topic quick tips. We're getting ready to throw some paint on here, pegboard lighting, thanks to my good friend Josh at WeldWorks AZ. He's going to be helping me out with that. Just a lot of moving parts. I probably could have gotten into the studio a little bit more, and I refer to this as the studio because that's what I'm turning it into, but I haven't. The fact that I'm also a working photojournalist, professional photographer, I do documentary videography. There's been just a lot of stuff. It's been crazy. Crazy is good sometimes, though. Crazy means I'm getting paid too, which is nice. So we're back on track. I'm pretty sure I got scheduling ironed out, so we should be able to do a garage talk video. I'm thinking at least twice a month, which I'm happy about. I think some of the stuff that we're going to do in here will be really good and informative because it's going to be mainly gear, as always, gear reviews, menu tutorials, all kinds of stuff that's related to the adventures that I'm doing, outdoor life, hiking, mountain biking, backpacking, all that good stuff. So, without further ado, let's get started. First, over here, we have the Krios Pro helmet from Klim. Man, I'm super excited to talk about this. I got an adventure motorcycle, a CF Moto Ibex 450. We're going to talk more about that too. And this fall, starts the journey. I used to ride a CBRRR, dirt bike, everything. So it's been a while since I've been on a bike. Had to get used to it again. No, I don't have my endorsement. I've never had an endorsement, but I will be doing that this fall as well. And I also have an electric motorcycle from Moto, which I have several hundred miles on now, and I feel confident to talk about. It's going to be another video that we're going to do. What's special about this helmet? It's carbon fiber, it's lightweight, it's super comfortable. I can't wait to start using it. Now, the pads on top, when the time of purchase, they didn't have a double X, but the extra large and the double X large shell are the same size. It's the padding inside that's different. So they hooked me up with some pads so I could swap those out. Of course, we'll do a video so you know how to do that if you ever need to, or just change them because they get old and gritty and nasty and you can't wash them anymore. So that one's coming up. The Fuji X half. Okay, now my initial thoughts on this camera were pretty harsh, and my current thoughts on this camera are still the same thing. Was $849, $899. I'll put the price right here for sure. This is a loaner, by the way, from Photo Forum where I work part time. It's going back as soon as the review's done. So no money's exchanged hands. There's no gifts from Fuji or anything like that. Guys, it's a $500 camera at the most. Okay, I can't even call it a glorified point and shoot. This camera is basically a turd in the punch bowl. Um, sure, if you want to buy it, why not? But for what? Social media clout, I guess, would be the only reason. Your iPhone, your current iPhone 16, 16 Pro, 16 Pro Max will do everything that this does 10 times better. Just kind of keep that in mind. As far as spending, $850, $900 plus the tax, there's other things you could spend your money on that'll do a lot better than what this does or be more versatile or whatever. So definitely a one trick pony. I don't even know if I'd call it a one trick pony. It's a one trick something, but there you have it. Now, moving this way, we've got the Canon R50V. This is a fun little camera, okay? Finally got the cage from Small Rig, so I'm excited about that. And again, everything on this table I've paid for. Now, this is a loaner, yes, but nothing was given to me. I want you guys to keep that in mind. We're going to do a custom button walkthrough, an overview of the camera, talk about the cage, talk about its capabilities, and then do a menu tutorial. So if you have this camera or you're thinking about getting this camera, you can go, oh, okay, that would actually work very well for me. So far, it's fun. And just like I said about the R50, when I tested it a couple years ago for Canon, this is great value for what it is. Is the ZV-E10 Mark II from Sony better? Yes. Is it better by a few $100s? Yes. But if you're a Canon shooter and you're looking for something that's easy to use, video centric, that you could just take with you and have a good time and also shoot some really great stills, here you go. You don't have to jump out of the Canon ecosystem. I think they did a really good job with this, and we'll talk more about it when we do those subsequent videos. Insta360 Go Ultra. Okay, we're going to do an unboxing on this. I'm really excited about this. We could shoot up to 4K 120, I believe. I'll put whatever, but I'm sure it's 4K 120. I wouldn't. 4K 24 is where I'm probably going to live. Maybe 460 if I want to slow some footage down. 80% charged by just plugging it in for 20 minutes. We got an SD card now. It comes with the lanyards. You can hook this up to either the Insta360 microphones, the DJI microphones. I mean, this thing is really packed full of goodness, and they did such a great job, I think, with the upgrades going from the Go S to what this is now, this iteration. I'm really excited, and I'm excited to see what they do in a couple, 2-3 years on the next generation of this. But they are going to have some competition because DJI is getting ready to release their Osmo Mini. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, I don't think I'll send this back. If anything, I'll end up doing like some type of giveaway to give that away if I end up going with the DJI. But for now, we'll do an unboxing. We'll talk about this, and I will put it to use. Speaking of DJI, we got the Mic 3s. These just came in, and for reference, it's Sunday, August 31st. I just ordered these the day they were announced. They arrived yesterday, Friday. Today's Sunday, so 2 days ago. Time code, 4 transmitters to 1 receiver. You could do like 2 microphones to multiple receivers on multiple cameras. 80% battery charge for 20 minutes. Just really good. Size, 32-bit float. Now can record internally and transmit 32-bit float, so that's a huge deal. We could do lossless audio with these. Going to cost you a little bit more battery, but lossless audio for those people who need it. The list goes on and on, which we will talk about. I can't wait to transition from my Mic 2s to these Mic 3s. Now, I do use Sennheiser microphones. I use the Mickey Gold 2s with the Sennheiser lav packs when I'm doing my corporate video work. MK600, I got the MK400 for run and gun. That's for that. But if you're doing just content creation, YouTube and stuff like that, and you just want some clean audio, I think these are great. I'm not a fan of Rode lavs. I love the shotguns, but not a fan of Rode lavs. And we'll talk about that when we do an unboxing and at some point a review and a tutorial of these. But I'm really excited about this. KOM, King of the Mountain, they make some great biking accessories. And as you can see, this is actually for the Garmin Radar. And give me a second. Out of camera. Back in the magic of Hollywood. I have this on the back of my adventure bike when I'm doing multi-surface, because that means I'm out on the road, or my road bike, and it works great. This is the Garmin Radar. I can't think of the model number at the moment. I'll put it down here on the screen. Boom, it locks in. The nice thing about this is if I loosen the strap, I could take this off, I could put it on another bike, and then I just tighten it up on the seat post with that little clip. I love this product. We'll talk more about it. I'll put a link down below for it and everything like that. They did a really good job, and this now solves the issue of having to do multiple mounts on bikes when you could just have one that's going to fit all of them. And this will actually fit on any seat post. Okay, it fits on all my mountain bikes because I've already checked. It fits on both my road and my adventure bike. Really, really love it. It's a versatile item. Can't wait to really get into it about that. Now, Laowa. I love the Laowa lenses. These are the 1.5 large format anamorphics. I got a 42 and an 85. And like I said, I do documentary videography. I'm going to Guatemala in December, the first week of December, as a matter of fact, with Epic Adventures. I'm going to be shooting a documentary. These are going to be 2 of my main lenses, along with a prime and a spherical zoom. Love Laowa glass. They make it for Sony, Canon, Nikon. A lot of it is manual focus, a lot of cinema stuff, a lot of Super 35 cinema stuff, which is awesome. Great quality. They do make some autofocus lenses as well. Again, I bought these with my own money. We'll unbox these. We'll talk about them, the specs. They are a silver flare. That silver flare can take on the characteristics of the natural light that's around it. That was a personal choice. I didn't necessarily want to go with a dedicated blue flare or amber flare. I like the way the silver looks. To me, it's a little bit more subtle and blends in nicely. Again, personal choice. I can't wait to talk about these with you guys as well. Now, break free. This, cool, let me put that right side up, is cool. Now, I have 2 helmets. I have my showy helmet, and I have the climb helmet. This will be the tab that I put on the showy helmet because it's specifically made for the curvature for that helmet. The tab that comes in the box on the break free will work with my climb helmet. It's got a template, and we're going to talk all about it. Installation, everything. When you turn this on, okay, you see we've got different modes, okay, and now it brightens up, okay. It has that, I want to say accelerator, but I know that's not it. It's 4:30 in the morning too, guys. I haven't even finished my first cup of coffee. Accelerometer, I believe, is what it is. I'll put it down here. But that fast movement causes it to really light up. And depending on the mode you're in, flash. In Arizona, drivers suck, okay? There's motorcycle accidents all the time. This is a little bit of insurance. Is it going to work 100% of the time for the driver to see me? No, because what do drivers do? I see them all the time as they're pulling up to the stoplights, driving, they're looking at their phone, the TikTok, the Instagram. Hopefully this will help, and I'm really excited to use it. We'll do a demonstration video with this, as well as talk about the exact specs, the battery size, how long it'll last. This is the Gen 2, and I know it's the Gen 2 because it uses USB-C. I'm so happy. I'm done with legacy ports. All the manufacturers out there, just start using USB-C, okay? People will deal with a little bit larger size as long as it's USB-C, or do the little connectors and that wireless charging bit. So, can't wait to talk about this, the break free. And not finally, but the last thing I've got to show you is my Rogue Panda frame bag for my Salsa Tributary. Rogue Panda makes some of the best frame bags, packs for the front of your back, water packs, you name it, for bike packing, leisurely riding, whatever the case may be, whatever you're going to use it for. They're in Flagstaff, Arizona. I'm going to have the link down below. You're not going to find anything better, in my opinion, and I've used quite a few things. It's not that the other ones are good, but in my opinion, Rogue Panda just knocks it out of the park every time. They could do a bag for your bike, no matter what bike you have, for the most part, custom measurements, custom built for you, and they have a variety of patterns. I went with the Rogue Panda Camo because it matches my Tributary, and I think it's kind of cool, and I wanted to give them a shout out because they're a great group, small company, but they do an amazing job. So Rogue Panda will do an installation video, talk more about Rogue Panda. Hopefully I'll get a chance to interview those guys maybe this fall when I'm up there doing some riding. And yeah, we'll go from there. So the Rogue Panda. Some of the other things we're going to talk about coming up, the Land Moto electric motorcycle, does 75 miles an hour, so it's freeway legal. Tons of fun. And my chonky, fluffy, out of shape booty, because I've had all the surgeries and everything like that the last couple years, it's caught up to me. That thing will get about 60 miles on a single charge. Obviously, if you're lighter, it will do more. I'm not sure what they rated at. It's been a while since I've been on their website and everything, but it's fun. And I use it as a supplement vehicle to my Tundra, as well as the Ibex 450, which we'll be talking about. So if I don't have to drive my truck, I'm on one of the two motorcycles. We got new bikes that we're going to dive into. Finally going to do a review on the Salsa Tributary, okay? As far as that goes, Delilah. Guys, there's so much stuff to talk about, and I can't wait to share it all with you. I want to thank you guys for your support, too. We're coming up on 7,000 subs. I'm hoping by the end of the year we could be at 8,500, 9,000. We'll see what happens. And so it's been a good year, a lot of changes, but those changes have all been positive and moving forward. So on that note, what do we say at this point? Like, subscribe, bell notification icon. Helps out the channel, helps out the video immensely. It's one of the trifectas we love so much here at Get Out Arizona. Now there's going to be some links down below. First link is going to be Trek Bicycle Stores of West Phoenix. Love those guys. It's not an affiliate link. Trek does not sponsor me, but they are a valued partner, and Brandon and his team are amazing. So follow that link, show them some love. Street Graphics. I've known Sam for 20 plus years, okay? And if you have any vinyl wrap, sticker needs, anything like that, Sam is going to take care of you. So you can follow that link and show them some love as well. Again, not sponsored, but they're a valued partner. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, the devil's work, but we need that social media to get the word out about Get Out Arizona, okay? We do group hikes, we do group rides, and now that the hiking, biking season is officially coming to Arizona, and I do it all year round. I don't care, but not everybody does. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for you guys to come out and join me. We do the party pace. We're relaxed. We're not looking to set any land speed records or anything like that. We're just out there to have fun, okay? And that's the most important part. It's all about the community. Remember, the Amazon link, though, is an affiliate link, and that goes to our Amazon store. Now, you don't have to purchase anything from our Amazon store. You could simply just follow the link or one of the other Amazon links. You make a qualifying purchase, we receive a commission. It helps out with park pass money, gas money, and coffee money, the other trifecta we love so much here at Get Out Arizona. And of course, goes towards gear, you know? Again, I pay for all this stuff myself. But it's just an easy way to help us out. If you're going to shop on Amazon, you might as well use our link anyways. So, my friends, I love you to death. And again, I can't thank you enough for your support. I'm so grateful. What are the tenets? What do we always close out the video with? Okay? Be kind to yourself and others. Be amazing stewards on that trail. And we have to ask, what are you waiting for? Get out, Arizona. My friends, we'll see you on the next adventure. Take care, everybody.